lockdown, as in my page black. So may I wait till the next TikTok page come up. Tell me if you not hear me. May at least 20 people can work with me because I'm spending 10 minutes out here. So first of all, let me big up everybody. Good afternoon, big up on yourself. If you now wonder where me there, there's a new rapture and a new book. You're hardly going to see me on the media anymore. I am international. I have a lot of bookings. I have to focus on the spiritual part. I retire. I resign from the mix-up, the baga and all of the negativity. I put on that umbrella. I'm focusing on the spirituality. So you're not going to see me in the excitement and the live. Less live, less interaction in the media, because when I'm in the media, I do the mix-up and the excitement. So I no longer is going to get involved in that. So you're going to see less of me. I only come to prophesy and leave. Text if you hear what I say. Prophesy and leave. I'm not going to entertain negativity. I'm not going to entertain nothing because I'm not a pastor. I'm a prophet. I'm a spiritualist. So I'm only coming to prophesy and leave. All right? So if you want me, you have to book me. Prophesy and leave. The free reading show cancel. The free advice cancel. And bear in mind, the reading is $1,560. It is very much out of some people's league. So what I would advise you to do for me, back in the days, I used to do charity and help people. I get so much hurt and betrayal and disrespect from Jamaican people. And I am doing this 9 months or 10 months in the media, helping Jamaican people free by advice and everything. And what I get, everyone team up with Bestie, team up with Spice, and come for me. I find love. I find love in America. I find love in the Yankee. The Yankee them love me. The Yankee them show me energy. But all the Yankee them they're over Instagram. So what I'm trying to say to you now, because the Yankee them love me, and because I am on a different celebrity realms, and the reading is 1,560, I decide to just take myself away and work with the rich people, as you know I always say, because really have a fact, people. It distasteful to come out here and I help people free reading and a free show and all of these things, and every day the people that cuss me. And the same people that walk up and down, follow the queen of dancehall, and them same one that cuss me and the same one that bring me down. So that's over, that's done with. And one of the reasons why I am finished with it and I'm through with it is because I get what I need. You know, there is something I can say, but I don't think it's negative. What I want the royal family to know this. The reason why you see I have a new rapture and take on a new journey and telling that I'm doing something new, I have received what I want. That's the proper word? Or should I say, I win the war. I win the war. I get what I want. Whoever me I war with believe that they couldn't overthrow me. Now me have them to them neck. So the moral of the story is, it don't make no sense me come out here and make no noise again, because the same people that fight against me bring the girl right in my hand. The fact that I'm a man of principle and a man of integrity, there's no doubt and no question asked about if I'm going to win the lawsuit, because I know who I am. But what I want you to know is, I question myself every day. Why God allow all of this to come like this? Like, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting this will come right. It's like I was out there jeering, making a lot of noise, creating all sorts of drama. But I never know God would lead back. You know, like for example, whatever I believe I did lost, or I believe I didn't get, whatever, you know, I want people to look out for karma. Always remember this, karma will get you. I'm so surprised to see how God makes. And you know the funniest thing? I don't ever talk about God like them. I don't ever act holy like them. Like when you see them holy, them act like them a Christian when them sing song when I write. And me come out here and I'm a godly person. I mean, even act godly. Sometimes when I say, remember, say you're a man of God. And this is what I want you to watch the hand of God. Because when all that's said and done, I want you to look at one thing. Who really has served God? Because I am not the energy where me act as if me holy. But you will know after the victory. Alright. So I have some nice prophecy to give you and leave. Alright? And prophesy and leave. Alright? You realize all of that a while ago I choose my words careful. You notice all of that a while ago I choose my word careful and I take my time pronounce it, so I don't want to sound hostile or say anything negative. I cannot change 1 minute or at all one time. It has to take time. So I'm very proud of me. Step by step, I'm going in the right direction by changing the behavior and changing how you're going forward. So, me decide to change and nobody tell me to change. So, gradually it will happen. Alright, I have some burning prophecy that I want to share with you. And when I share these prophecy with you, I want you to look out. So for example, let me start off with the first prophecy. This prophecy that I'm going to tell you about should take place 2025. Texting will hear what I'm saying. We're in the early part of 2025. We're in the 3rd month. And it's 12 months out of, we have 12 months and we're going 3, so you do the maths. 2025. Now, what I started to do now is, normally when I come out here, I will just make one bag of noise and talk, and sometimes I even forgot what I say, and when I talk here, I say, oh, did I tell you this? And so what I decided to do now, write down what I going to say to you before I come on the live, so me can remember. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. So I write it down, have it as a list, so when I come here, I can say it to you, so I won't say I do not remember. If you are new, this is not my authentic page or my original page. The next page is down. It will be up next week. I think it will be up the 23rd of this month. It will up. So bear in mind, I have 2 TikTok for now. Okay. Prophecy. Alright? Prophecy. Listen me good before you criticize. 2025, Beyoncé will drop an album this year. Beyoncé dropped her last album 2024. This album that Beyoncé is going to drop this year, it is going to be more, what's the word? Hologram or holograph? Can you help me with that word? It's going to be more Beyoncé. It's giving me a vibes like lemonade. Like a lemonade vibes, like back in the days of lemonade. So this is going to be a album will make sense. Rihanna. Oh Lord. Rihanna last album was 2016. 2025, prophesy, Rihanna will drop her album this year. You guys should look out for Rihanna dropping her album. A lot of people are speculating when Rihanna is going to drop the album. Well, as a prophet, I can tell you, as a psychic, I can tell you, 2025, Rihanna will drop her album this year. Alright, let me go on the list. Moving on now. Japan. There is going to be a volcano erupt in this month, April or March, so just put it in between. There's going to be a big volcano erupt in Japan. It will cause tsunami. It will take a lot of life. It will cause chaos around the world. A lot of countries will scramble to try to help the Japanese because of the earthquake. Text in what I said a while ago. Japan, earthquake, tsunami, chaos in Japan, 2025. Moving on. I prophesy and tell you that the Pope will pass sometime this year in the month of May, April, if you watch the early video. Now what I'm going to tell you today is the new Pope. The new Pope that is going to be the Pope that everybody looking for is going to be a Chinese energy. The Pope that I am seeing in the spirit, his name is Louis. So Louis from the Philippines will be the Pope for 2025. And somewhere around May, you will have a new Pope for the Vatican, Louis, the Chinese looking man. The black man should be in the power of the Pope realms. No, there's no black man is going to be selected at this time. Whenever you see the black Pope, that's the last Pope, an end of time. Louis will be the shortest Chinese looking Pope in Vatican. After Louis, then there will be the black Pope. Something is going to make Louis not become Pope for long. So, something of a turn. Alright. I want to say this before I go any further. My prophecies, them when I put out, always come to pass. And I need to say this. A lot of Jamaicans, I need you to know, you Jamaican people who are here, who speak in negative, I outgrow you. You do not contribute to my Gucci. You do not contribute to my chair. You cannot afford me. It's $1,560 for a reading. So I'm very much outgrown you Jamaican. I wish if you Jamaican people will stop follow me. And stop come here and criticize. Every time I come live, you have something to say bad about RT. How can you get up every day speaking something bad about someone who is living better than you? I cannot get that. But I prophesy one day that you Jamaican people will be more educated and know more illiteracy. Because I think the problem that mashing up Jamaica, too much unscrupulous, broke, uneducated people in Jamaica don't have anything to do who feed off of social media. In other words, some of you Jamaicans all over the globe need to go look work. The thing about you Jamaican that I want you to know, you always try to be seen in every area. You guys trying to be seen. But one thing I would advise you Jamaican people, there is a storm coming. There's a hurricane coming. Figure it out. Figure the hurricane out that is coming for you, because God is getting ready to beat you. And let me tell you, I'm going to be here to laugh after Uno, because this is what I'm going to know. I am a Jamaican too. And a lot of time I say, and we state that a lot of stars miss us. We are lucky, we are lucky, we are lucky. But I have a message for you. The luck run out. So you Jamaican people, your behavior and your iniquity and your witchcraft energy, your luck run out. 2025, the year disaster start. I just want to know that. I don't want to cuss because I'm not in the cussing anymore. I change my life. But I have to speak my mind because that not change. So what I want you low class, uneducated couple of Jamaicans know one thing. Stop target people who is living better than you. Use RT Boss to motivate yourself. Let me be your motivator. Let me be the one who are here living better than you. Try to be me. Not try to tear me down. Try to be me or better than me. That's why you Jamaicans not going anywhere, because your lack of motivation for the best of your interest, you like to bring down people. Many of you sitting down trying to bring down people when you should bring yourself up. So that's why I like us bad word, because all of that I say a while ago, I never say I cause bad word, I treat bad word because and I have to talk my mind, I march my band, but when I say when I cuss bad word, I treat bad word because I have to go so far. That is why you see me love the bad word then, because with bad word, I have to go so much sentence. This take up whole of time. All when I say a while ago take up time. Because when I tell you another bad word, it cut short. Let's go back to the prophecy. Alright, so let's go back to the prophecy. Cock up, I want to say something to you. It's not that I'm gone in a church, cock up, but I am 38. There's certain things you have to put aside, like for example, cock up. I talk to one of my friends where I wonder, she see the changes. Cock up, what more I understand is, the war with me and Gracie, me win that. A long time me a cuss for my judgment and a cuss for my blessing. And she ignore me. And the universe set her up to give me my victory. The fact that me know what me know, and me get where me want, and me give her a chokehold, and me in a Gracie pocket, it don't make sense me there out there again. A cuss and I go on with negativity. Continue to do God's work because God give me a gift. The only reason why I changed and decided to go forward and stop certain things, because the war with me and Gracie, it come to an end. You look what God did for me. Because a lot of besties and everybody out there feel like me I got jail or feel like me guilty. But because me know God set up this blessing, me I enhance and the glory. So me don't need God to tell me to go back to the calling when I see that He must send the doors back to give me my victory. So might as well me go to the calling because I get my victory. And what is the victory, cock up? By the end of the month you will see it. So I don't want God to tell me to go in. So I start clean up, put myself on the right path because there's nothing out there to fight for again. Because I have Gracie a court wherein that's the biggest lawsuit you can ever think of. And the mission of it is, me win already. I'm not talking about winning the lawsuit. I'm talking about the money. Now in the realms of the spirit, cock up, she can't pay me. And that's what I need the royal family to worry about. That may change, moving on, get the victory, become international. You're going to see me on every platform. I've interviewed with Jason Lee. I've interviewed with Breakfast Club. You can name it. All over in America media platform, RT is coming. Just look out, you will see me. Alright? So, in a sense, because this is no cock up. Between me and you now. The energy where me I go, me not carry some of them with me. So, you know, all it go, you have people in the live and you them chat and re. Me can't mix up with nobody because me not call nobody name, me not boss nobody with me. You don't know that's something they go. So right now, I'm anti-social because they look of fame when me I get internationally. Me can't call nobody name and get no half. So, me staying to myself. Alright, let me go back to the problem. I have to do that little chatting there because I don't want to hear little chatting. Alright, so listen to me now. So we talk about Beyoncé releasing the album. We talk about Rihanna releasing album this year. We talk about Japan tsunami along with earthquake. We talk about the new pope, the Chinese looking man from the Philippines, Louis. Then I'm going to talk about something different. Prophecy. There's going to be a new app. This app is going to be able to drive car and do a lot of key thing, texting key. This app will enable you to use to drive your car. Your car where you have at your house, as long as your car in your yard, we're really up to date. The app is you're going to drive your car by your app. Meaning your car outside, you're going to reverse it by your app. You're going to drive it forward, left, right, put in the location on your app. So you're going to use app. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got app to drive the car. This 2025. Prophecy. I hope you get that. New discovery, right? New discovery in Greece. There's an Asian city that was synced long time that is going to come on the surface. So it's an Asian city in Greece that were long time under the water is coming up where scientists is going to discover a lot of amazing architect and things from the past. So the Asian city is going to come on the surface and it's going to spark chaos in the world in the good way of scientists want to explore. Ariana Grande, that's her name. Ariana Grande will release an album this year. So with the album releasing, we have Beyoncé, we have Rihanna, we have Ariana Grande, and I want to talk about Beyonce. Take my time. I want to talk about Rihanna album. Rihanna album is overdue, and oh Lord, let me take my time with it. Rihanna album is way overdue. It's been 9 to 10 years, and Rihanna is going to come out 2025 and dash it on you all, the album. I want you to be a part of the prophecy. Say Beyoncé album, say Rihanna album, text that in, and the Grande Girl album this year. Dwayne Johnson, anyone know him? Dwayne Johnson, is he called The Rock? Dwayne Johnson is the one who called The Rock, right? Dwayne Johnson will change his career and enter politics. Now you remind me of Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Dwayne Johnson will enter politics, and the good thing about it is he's going to change his career and enter politics, and he's going to win the seat. Whatever seat them put him on, he's going to win. We have next this one now. Oh Lord. Netanyahu, Donald Trump will control Gaza. Let me put this one near to you. This 2025, Gaza Strip will control by Netanyahu and Donald Trump. Netanyahu is securing Gaza for Israel. It will cause problem and protests, and other country will object. But either way, Donald Trump will go through. I want to hint you on something in America, but I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm going to release it in an interview. The Americans people, I'm going to say something to you. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Watch this. The vice president, put that aside. I don't really like him, but I like Donald Trump. I do not like the vice president. Not even an inch. I like Donald Trump. But why you like Donald Trump? The vice president is more dangerous, bitter, racist, terrible than Donald Trump. Is not the man for the black people. Is not the man for you. Is not the man. Really is not the man. That man will put black people in chain. I want you guys to know that you're going to turn the vice president in president, and that's going to be a wrong move. Hold on. Let me give you a sneak peek. Secret laws Donald Trump signed that is going to bring protests in April, May. Donald Trump anger the black, anger the Republican, anger the world leaders, anger the Caribbean. I don't know who else in the anger. No, what I'm trying to say to you is the pressure where Donald Trump was going to come under, the impeachment takes it in. But as a prophet, I do not buy the impeachment. I just feel like it's a coup. Like, I feel like the impeachment is something to get Donald Trump out because of health issue. Because what I want you to know, the assassination attempt, and they are trying, and I also see where the assassination attempt and the poison, put it in play, watch what I'm saying. The assassination attempt, the attempt, the poisoning, those two things, assassination attempt, poisoning, when they come off of Donald Trump with. Plus, there is a secret illness. I believe the reason why Donald Trump accept, you hear me use the word accept, will accept the impeachment is a tragedy because of health issue and because of he's tired and his body. Whenever you see the assassination attempt, whenever you hear anything about Donald Trump's health or life, you will see the impeachment come more. But the impeachment is just a way to make the vice president president. In my early prophecy, I say to you, that is the Donald Trump legacy. Not because the vice president is going to become president, Donald Trump is not in the glory. You have to understand is Donald Trump pick him. You have to understand that Donald Trump already set his agenda in place with all of these executive action. So the job is done. The executive action, do everything we want to put in place. So when Donald Trump step away and give the vice president is only going to enhance and carry on the agenda for Donald Trump. That's easy. Just like Biden was there and they remove everything that Biden do. Now watch this in the realms of the spirit now. Kamala Harris. Biden is going to resign. Kamala Harris will become the Democrat leader. Kamala Harris will run and win the seat in California. I'm watching The Simpsons, but not for 2028. Now, let's stop right there. When Donald Trump gave it to Vice President Pence, plus the World War III, plus the pandemic, it kind of really stressing. I want to draw something to you guys. Do you remember when I came out here and I told you about the pandemic, what I see coming when I have an act like this, but one bigger one in the car, and I say the video will go viral and I say pandemic is coming, and I say I get a dream and the spirit show me. In that video, I remember I said to you that I see some pastors in the Oval Office praying for Donald Trump. And that is a sign that Donald Trump is going through a lot. And remember, the pandemic not coming, you know. The pandemic not coming. But in the pandemic vision, I say to you, I see pastors in the Oval Office praying for Donald Trump. Lay touching hand and Donald Trump praying. When I see the video, when I see picture today with all these church leaders praying for Donald Trump, I was like, okay, that is a sign of moving forward to the pandemic, because that was in the vision of the pandemic when the pastors them pray for Donald Trump in the Oval Office. So that's a part of the pandemic vision. Now, mind you, this pandemic is coming. You only got to know it's here when the time comes, because it's not going to be in your control. So let me do a recap so I can leave. Beyoncé album release. Rihanna album release this year. Japan, volcano and tsunami. The Pope will be the Chinese looking man from the Philippines. There will be an app that can drive cars. There will be a new discovery of a city that's underwater, will come on the surface. Scientists will try to find out what's going on. The white girl Ariana Grande, I can't pronounce her name good, she will release an album as well. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, will enter politics, change of career. Netanyahu and Donald Trump will control the Gaza Strip. Yes. Now, one of the next thing I want to say before I leave. April, May, text that in. Protest, riot, confusion. April, May, can you text that in for me? Protest, confusion, riot. I want to say another thing to you. Do you remember when I said to you that some big companies are going to close this year? And I use an example to say, for example, if Warren Buffett owned my Walmart, and because him own Walmart, you don't know him own it, but there's going to be some company closed this year. Do you remember that live where I said to you, say a lot of companies going to close this year, and one rich man own a lot of company, but it have different name, but you're not going to know say him own it until you find out say him own it, because a lot of, do you remember I say that? Do you remember I said to you a lot of companies, big companies, is going to close this year, and a one man own a lot of them but different name. Now you realize you started to see it. You see what's going on. Alright. I have something to say about Jamaica, but I'm not going to say it. I do not think it's worth it. But one thing I'm going to say though, I see two bus. I can't talk this for Jamaica. I see two bus. The two bus collide in them one another like this. But it look as if that one of the bus have regular people and one of the bus have a group of people with name going one side to the other side. So I see a bus collide. It's not looking good on the highway. It's going to be a lot of dead body with the bus collide. The problem for that bus collide is drunk driving. You get that? Drunk driving. And the next two things for Jamaica, I don't want to say it for security reason. But I can tell you something in parables. The man that just came out decided to change course, don't want to be in England anymore, want to live in America. The man will just come out who want to live in America and change the dreams in America. Somebody close to him is going to take him out. That same white lady, that white lady Scotland Yard, Feds, Scotland Yard, Feds, is a mission. Mission accomplished. Set up. But because when you're fool, I want you to say, I want to know that you know this. I am the first one who prophesied that 2025 judgment will start. I was the first one who prophesied from last year that 2025. When I hear other prophets prophesy, I smile. But the question I'm going to ask you guys, who first prophesied? Who first talk about what you hear other pastors talk about? Now, as a Jamaican, I think I should talk. But you Jamaican people don't count me. But I'm going to say something to you. The only reason why that is going to take place is one thing. And I'm not going to say anything more. It's England and Jamaica entwined too much power. Everything that you're seeing right now is just an excitement. The time is ticking. The time is ticking. And when that time tick, it can't tick no more. One thing I have to say to you is, when government wants you, you're out. Look under my nose. Look under my nose. Yeah, look under my nose? Tell me if you not look. Look under my nose. Are you looking? Look under my nose. You are look? Look under my nose. What's trending, JA at the real TV? You don't know RT Boss said that in a real life. Remember we rich royal family. Keep on watch. What's trending, JA in a real life prosperity thing.